Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. So today I am going to be setting up my catch-all planner for Monday, January 26th. And I will be setting up pretty much like my tasks and prioritizing things that I need to actually get done throughout the entire week as well. And so usually how I set up my planner is I write all my bills and appointments on the future log for the week. And then I am going to do a little bit of changing this week. I'm going to set up my trackers. I'm going to change my trackers basically. I'm going to take off oral hygiene and workout because I have a fitness planner already. And I am going to take off oral hygiene because I really want to focus on taking my vitamins and my medication at night. So now that I do have my insurance restored, I really need to find a therapist. But I hate talking to new people because I just hate telling my story all over again. And this would be like my sixth therapist, like within like a 6-year time frame. And I really enjoyed my last therapist, but if you all have been following my journey, you already know the situation with the therapist. And then when I ended up going back with the therapist that I really loved, she just, after October, I just heard from her. I just never heard from her again. So I don't know if she was waiting on me to contact her or waiting on me to schedule an appointment, but she was supposed to be scheduling an appointment with me. And then she just never reached back out. So she ghosted me when I say y'all, she was or is an amazing therapist. I just don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to her follow through. And I'm really not a confrontational person. So I wasn't going to confront her and be like, hey, are we still having sessions? Have you terminated our therapeutic relationship or what happened? I just never reached out to her. My psychiatrist was like, I think you should reach out to her via email or even via text or whatever and see hey, what's going on? Because I haven't heard from you. But I don't know. I just haven't. And then it's been since October. So I really feel weird reaching out to her and saying, hey, okay, I don't really know what happened, but are you still my therapist? I don't know, y'all. That's just one thing I'm struggling with. But my psychiatrist definitely has been the GOAT. Since I haven't been having therapy, but my appointment was the 21st and I have to reach out to my health provider to get my member ID so that I can put my member ID into Grow Therapy so they can verify if they take my insurance or not in order for me to continue with the psychiatrist that I actually have now. So I just really hate all of these changes within just the government period when it comes to healthcare. It's so aggravating having to change your providers every year, and then every year you have to qualify for health insurance, especially through the health market, now that my job is not offering insurance through the company anymore, which my insurance would be a lot cheaper. And then every year it seems like the pool of insurance providers that you can get is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. You don't have that many that you qualify for, or you don't have many options. So I think the only options on there was Oscar, Kaiser, United Healthcare. We all know United Healthcare is top tier. So United Healthcare was $600, but it's so crazy. It's M Better. So it was only 3 or 4 options, and then you get all of these plans that are over $400. It's just, y'all, it's so crazy, man. It is super crazy. But anyway, we're gonna get started. So if you leave before the end of the video, make sure you put a green heart in the comments for engagement, and I would really appreciate your support. So I thought about maybe using some washi. I don't know. I need to start using my washi because I noticed that I'm only using stickers and not washi. So I'm thinking of maybe just, I don't know, using some washi but I need to like move this out of my way. And I do have like a cough drop there just in case I start having, excuse me, like a coughing fit. So what I think I want to do is I think I want to use this, but I need to see like where I need to cut it off at. So it looks like it's right there. And then, so I'm going to use my paper trimmer because I want to make that fit like right up in there. So I'm actually going to like cut this off though. And these stickers, I'm so sorry, y'all. So this is a this is an A5 daily magnet by Estelle. It uses 52 GSM Tama River paper for people that are new to my channel. And then I'm using stickers from Southern Belle Plans. These are pretty old. I'm not sure if she has these in the shop. If she have these in the shop, I will link these below. But if you want to go ahead right now during the video to check and see if she have these florals still in her shop, type in the number 404, 405, and 406 into the search bar to see if she still have these. I have a 10% off code, which my code is Eliza10. So right now, Tabby does not have a creative team for her shop, but I just told her that I would just keep, you know, referring people to her shop because I absolutely love her stickers. I was using her stickers before I was on her last creative team anyway. But I am doing like a thing to where I'm pretty much, oh no, that's, I was supposed to cut off. So I'm gonna cut off the end to make the end like straight, like this, so the ends can be straight, and then I can put this on here straight. But I am doing something to where I am saving, like pretty much like just saving money for like the shops that I want to shop at for the end of the year, because y'all know I'm literally on like a no sticker stationery buying kind of van, you know, because I'm trying to like just save money. And let's see, so I haven't been purchasing anything this year because I just like, I don't need anything. So I am going to pull out my handy dandy. I have like tons of these, but I don't feel like getting up, so I gotta turn this back around, y'all. I'm sorry about all this moving. So actually, I'll just leave that here just in case I need it. So I wanted to just use some washi because I have not been using my washi. And y'all know when I was using my Hemlock and Oak, I was like using my washi like real heavy. So I just kind of need to get back into using my washi regularly. Okay, I'm trying to make sure that's kind of straight and have no wrinkles. I'm actually going to use this one as well. I'm gonna cut one off. And then I need to measure it to see exactly where it ends. And I don't have to cut this one because this one's already kind of like cut at the bottom. So I'm kind of put that there. And then I wanted to put these like going across here. Or what if I put those? No, I don't want to like, but I'm gonna have to actually so I'm just gonna like cut these in half and then just cut a little bit of the bottom so it can be like straight going across. Okay, so I have like stickers from Tabby Shop from like, I think I've had stickers from her shop like for like 2 years, y'all. And because I have so many, like some of my stickers are starting to like, they're kind of like sticking a little bit, if that makes sense. I don't know, they're like sticking to the sticker paper. And then I'm going to like just cut this off. So you all can like let me know how your week has been going. Is it snowing where you are? Is it raining? Like, how has your winter been so far? So today it has been raining, but I don't know. I'm probably still gonna have to go to work. I've been kind of like, man, I hope it rains. I hope it rains. I hope it rains. Or like, I'm like, man, I hope it snows so that I don't have to go to work. But then if I don't have to go to work, that means I have to make up the hours. Y'all know how that goes. That means I would definitely have to make up the hours that I didn't work. So I was like, oh yeah, I'd rather just go to work tomorrow than to either use like my PTO or have to like make up hours. The state is actually supposed to be coming out this month, because we're supposed to be getting audited by, like, I'm not really sure if you all are familiar with like the auditing process of like foster placements, and we get audited by like 2 different governing agencies, which is RCC and OPM, and they're supposed to be coming next week for our yearly audit. So, and to be honest, I used to be like really stressed out when they would come. Now I'm not stressed out. If there's something I don't have in the kids' files, then I just don't have it. I mean, and the thing is, we have to be realistic with ourselves. And one thing I'm learning is we're just not perfect. Like, we're not perfect at all. And sometimes we are hard on ourselves when like something doesn't happen. Because I know I am. Like, I'm guilty of that. And I think I said that in one of my last videos, is that I'm just guilty of being like hard on myself. I'm guilty of being just hard on myself, especially like when it comes to like my YouTube channel. Just hard on myself for like no reason. When certain things about my channel is just kind of like, it's beyond my control. So and we have to realize like we're not perfect, we're not robots. And that's something that I'm learning even on my job. Like, I'm not a robot. Like, I'm going to make mistakes. Why I'm going to make mistakes? Because it's human condition to make mistakes. We weren't born to be perfect. We were born to learn from our mistakes. I truly believe that we are, you know, we are supposed to learn from our mistakes. And if we're not, you know, finding results doing specific things, then that means we need to change the behavior. And so I've learned that when the state comes, okay, if something's not perfect or something's not right, okay, well, just tell us what it is. And then next year, it'll be, you know, I can't say it'll be perfect, but we'll try our best to correct what our mistakes, basically. And that's just the point where I am getting to, you know, because sometimes I think in leadership, like our executive director, they be like, you know, just wanting things to be so perfect. And it's like, bro, y'all need to chill out, because me and my best friend, we're not robots. Like, we forget to do things, because me and my best friend work together and we have the same position. And the thing is that me and her position are mandatory positions, meaning you can't run a group home unless you have 2 human services professionals in the state of Georgia. I don't know what they're called in other states, but in Georgia, they're called HSPs. So we're like nonprofit case managers. And me and my best friend have so many documents to type up. We type up 72 documents a month. 72, y'all. 72. 12 monthly summaries. I think it's 12 monthly summaries, 12 ILP summaries. So that's 24. And then we type up 12 general contacts, 12 every child every month. 12 times 4, that's 48. And then there's something else that we do as well. And it's like, and it equals up to 72. But it's probably something else I'm missing. But we type up at least 72 documents a month we type up 1 category of documents per child. So y'all, it's when I tell you it's yeah. So I've learned to just give myself grace. Now, if it's, you know, if it's within my control to have it done, then it'll be done. But if I have so many things to do and it's just, I forgot. Okay, I forgot. Because why? Because I'm not a robot. I'm not a calendar. Like, so the expectation sometimes is beyond me. But anyway, that's just something that I've been learning at 40 years old, is that you know, to just give yourself grace. And that's just that, you know. But I've been learning to just go with the flow, because I do have like a type A personality, and I'm a perfectionist. And y'all, if something is not the way I envision it or expect it, I kind of feel like a failure. And that is something I really need to really work through, like in therapy. But it's like I can never get to explore that in therapy, because every time it seems like I'm, you know, getting to maybe the like the issues that I need to work on, is either like the therapist they just stop seeing me, or inconsistent seeing me. So it's like I'm working on things I should already kind of be like over or have like resolved. So I don't know, but I hate looking for another therapist. So I don't know if, you know, I don't know if that's something I'm wanting to do this year. I don't know, y'all. But I am going to put some washi tape at the top because I actually like the way that looks. And if you want to know where I got this from, I will try my best, y'all, to remember to link all these things, little gadgets and things I have below in the description, because I know sometimes I do get questions and then I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't even tell them like where that was from. So my bad, y'all. So I got this from Galleon Leather and I absolutely love it. Now I wish I would have had gotten the big one. So I actually like that. And maybe I need a little piece down there. I'm trying to be intentional with using my stash up. Tomorrow, I don't foresee me having like tons of things to do. So I'm going to go ahead and write in top priority. The only thing I'm really doing tomorrow is just, is that crooked? It kind of looks crooked. It is kind of crooked, but oh well. So the only thing I'm pretty much doing tomorrow is just editing videos for this channel and trying to get them out on my channel. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. And I think I already have some ink in this one. I think it's Citrine Mirage, but I'm going to have to swatch it first because it's been sitting for about a week. And I'm going to go ahead and like write in my bills. So I do have a brain dump section, but as you can see, I don't really use it. And I said that I was going to use it for, I think I'm just going to start on this page and just kind of use it. I think I'm going to just start behind the brain dump. And I'm just going to probably use it for, like, I'm going to like divide it and just use it for like videos. So it'll be for the month of, like, it'll say like February. And then I'll have like Eliza's reading and then Eliza journals, and then just jot down some video ideas and then try to use those video ideas for my YouTube videos. And I think that will help me stay organized and help me to just put out content that I feel is intentional and worthy of viewing. Okay, so I'm gonna like swatch this first before I actually write in it to make sure, because I swatched it like 15 times the other week. Okay, it's working. But one thing I can say about Citrine Mirage, when you write with it in a fountain pen, this is a fine nib. It is definitely very light. As you can see, I can actually go back and maybe let y'all see. Don't want to show y'all the pages until I get ready to do like a, so here. So it's kind of light, and when I took pictures with it, it was really light. Okay, so I need to go back to the monthly calendar. I need to go back and fill in my quarterly goals. Yeah, I need to go back and fill in like my quarterly goals. Okay, so let's see, for Monday, so I have nothing Monday. So my car note is due on the 28th. Oh, it's $500, Lord Jesus. So the 28th car note. Yeah, I need to win the lottery, for real. And then on the 29th, I don't know, my Canva came out, I think on the 26th. Because I saw it this morning, or maybe not. I need to check. Because I also saw a payment for HP like 2 days ago. So Canva and HP on the 29th. So I need to recheck that. So I do have Canva Pro because it's amazing. And Canva Pro is really good if you're like a content creator, or if you like find yourself using Canva for a lot of things. I think that it's very sufficient, very effective. I think $15 is feasible if you have it, because I spend a lot of time using Canva for a lot of projects and not just social media. So my HP Instant Ink is $8.61, which is amazing. And then, so my Apple, okay, so that's my credit card, which, whew, y'all, is a hot mess. It's like I'm never gonna get that thing paid off. So I need to pay $150 on it, which seems to go nowhere because that's really just the interest charges. And then the 31st is my Apple Music subscription. And then I lowered that one because my son doesn't use Apple Music. So I was paying like $17 a month. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go back down to the non-shared plan and then just bring that back down to like $10.99. So, and then I ended up looking at my subscriptions and unsubscribing from Hulu, which went up to like $12.99. And then Netflix was $25 a month. So between those, I've managed to decrease my bill by $50. And then I think I also unsubscribed from a couple more things. Like I got rid of my iPad insurance. Like if it breaks, it hasn't broken in 4 years. I've not had any issues with it. So I'm like, okay, I'm taking the $6 off. So basically I just went through all of the things that I was subscribed to, like through Apple, like an Apple app. Okay, take this off, take this off, take this off. I don't use this. I don't need this. And then I did have a membership to like Skillshare. I got rid of that because their annual membership has increased to $168, which is ridiculous. How do you go from $99 to $168? Like, bro, no. So I was like, you know what? I can find some free language learning apps. I can go on YouTube. Y'all can have all that. But anyway, so okay, I'm going to finish making sure that it's dry. Okay, so I'm going to do like my mood, and then So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then, so nutrition, basically just making sure I'm eating healthy, no processed foods, no processed sugars, and things like that. Okay, so then I do want to change my other two to vitamin and then medication. So like my night medication that I don't take, that I should be taking. And then my psychiatrist, if Darnay knew I was not taking my night med, she would be like pissed off right now. And I love mental health providers that just tell you the truth. And she definitely tells me the truth, and that's one of also the reasons why I just need to find a therapist, because she definitely is like, you need to find a therapist, and you need to find a good one, you know, to work through like the things that you need to work through. So I'm not gonna put notes. I'm gonna take away the notes section that I had, because I didn't even write any notes in here for last week. Well, I haven't yet, but I just noticed that I just don't need that section. So I'm just going to put weekly task instead of task of the week, like I did here. So like here, I put notes, and then so I don't need that note section. And if I do need like a note section after I write the task of the week, then I'll put it underneath, because that just made more sense. So weekly task. Like that. And then I don't really know what I need to do for next week until after today, because there are some things that I'm still going to do today that I haven't done yet, and it's still a little early. But a lot of the things that I still need to do today are really going to be for my reading channel. So if you want to follow me on my other channel, which is Eliza is Reading, that is linked below in the description box. I will be so what I'm probably going to end up doing is doing like another video maybe of me setting this up, probably later on tonight, but I'm going to make that a separate video. And this is getting on my nerves. Hold on, y'all. It's like crooked and I can't take it anymore. So see, that's like my perfectionist in me. Okay, let me see if that looks, because it's like I could still tell like that was crooked even after I said I didn't care. Okay, that looks so much better. Okay, so like I was saying, I may end up doing like a separate video just setting my weekly task up, and then writing my top priorities for tomorrow. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. So if you enjoyed today's video, put a green heart in the comments. Until next time, thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.